Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the White Sox halted their 6-game losing streak as they blasted the Astros 11-5. Andrew Kashner had his first victory of the year as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 3-0. The New York Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 5-4. Roberto Perez added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Indians to the win over the Rays 5-2. The Marlins earned the 3-game series sweep as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 5-4. The Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 6-5. John Lester grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Pittsburgh Pirates tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 16-5. The Braves grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 6-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Vida Blue gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be
out. 3 out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Digging in, Ted Williams
Batting 4.
is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Williams.
First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Digging in now, Ted Williams.
Leading
and
up
he comes
for
in
the
as a player to
Astros,
watch out for, hitting
the
well
designated
over
hitter,
300 on the season.
Williams.
Pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way...
Now in the
Leading
box,
up for
Ted
the
Williams
Astros,
hit it hard, but
the
lined out
designated
in his
hitter,
first at-bat.
Ted
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
High in the air out to center field. Owings is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate,
designated
Ted
hitter,
Williams.
number
He's
9.
lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Williams.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Fouled away. Fox leads off first with 1 away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Striding in, Ted Williams. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded
designated hitter.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Wow, that ball hit hard. Good job.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box
Ladies
thinking,
and gentlemen,
I have a nice
your
streak going,
attention,
and this
please.
is more than likely going to be
Now
my
running at
last
first
AB.
for the
He comes
Astros.
through in the clutch.
Number 0.
So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby,
batter,
and he will not
number
be
0.
seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A runner at first with no outs here. Slap hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stan.
Digging in, Stan Musial. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Settling in now, Johnny Bench. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Price earns the win, his second. Vida Blue is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ryan Brazier records the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Hey, ball. 3, 3, 3. Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Digging in, Ted
Batting
Williams.
4.
And he comes in as
The
a player to
designated
watch
hitter,
out for, hitting
Ted
well over 300 on the season.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And that's through for the hit.
Hang on, right here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The 2-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Still no score. Now the Astros designated hitter, Ted
number
Williams,
9.
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped out in front of home.
You're here. Dig, 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 dig.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box,
leading up
Ted
for
Williams.
the Astros,
he was a ground-out
the
victim
designated
last time
hitter,
up.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Driven to deep right field. Owings racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in once again, Ted Williams.
Designated hitter,
it was
number
a flyout
9
for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost
Williams.
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and belted. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Astros get their 20th home win this year. Hal Newhouser earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Lefty Grove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early.
3, you're out. 3, out. 4, take the base. 3, keep base. He's out.
Now batting, Lou
Leading
Gehrig.
up for the
And you see the
Astros,
numbers there. He's been
the
very
designated
dangerous
hitter,
at the plate, to
number
say the
4.
least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Standing in, Lou
Now
Gehrig.
back.
He's 0 for
Number
1
4.
thus far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field.
Go.
Benintendi ranging back.
Round it hard.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. He got
Now
on top
batting,
of one and was a
number
ground down
3.
victim last time. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate, Rogers
The batter,
Hornsby.
number 0.
Two and 2. Here it is. Popped up. Bogarts calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So our situation as the bases
Now
loaded,
batting,
2 men out,
number
and in
4.
steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Robinson at third. Musial on second. Kaline on at first with 2 down. Big swing,
Stand
but
up
a little
right here,
dribbler
stand up,
here
pick
to
it
the
up.
right side of the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 hits here. No errors and 3 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 2-1. Ready once again, Lou
Now
Gehrig.
batting,
He's working on a
number
1
4.
for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Striding in for Houston, Lou Gehrig, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he has some trouble with it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Raleigh Fingers earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.